So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna drive some online races, and I cut together the most exciting parts of the races, so that it's fun for you to watch, and that you don't have to wait during the boring same time Glirra and me. But this guy and me, we are just exactly on par. I think it's the third time in a row that we had this happen. I think yesterday we had it happen as well. I'd love to see a long race like that with him. So let's see how it looks in the race. We have 10 laps to go and should be real cool with Glirra and me being so close. And this guy is pushing me right away, and he'll hold me up a lot. But he's messing up my race by pushing me to the side. Costing me tons of time, destroying my whole race basically. Like when someone is slower, they know it, then they come and crash your race. I mean, it's okay, it's racing after all, so he has every right to do it, but there's no point in it. Because he's so much slower. And my race is compromised for first. But yeah, that's racing. He has every right to do so, as I said. That's what racing is, basically. The guy behind me was probably excited to overtake me because I raced him the other day and he was quite a bit slower, and now he was excited to start right behind me. It's always an issue. If people know you a bit, they always try to beat you in a race even though you're not in the same race. So let's see how that pit stop worked out. That's it, done. But like I said in the beginning, after 2 corners, that was it. Formula 1 at Rennvoort, 80s GP. That's one of the best things there is right now. And with Glirra, that's gonna be an absolute blast of a race. I'm loving this already. Let's do the warm-up lap in style, Minardi style. It's so funny, since I started doing this, I just do this for fun and for the good looks. But since I started doing this, people are copying it all the time, thinking that it has some advantage or something. But I just enjoy the looks and the sound of the car, and to emulate the real Formula 1. Look at like the head moves and everything. And then, yeah, in the end, I'm setting up my quali lap. Now I'm gonna be quiet to concentrate. Yes, pole position. 3/10, wow, that's a bit more than I thought. But doesn't always mean that your opponent, in this case Glirra, had their own perfect lap. It wasn't a perfect lap for me either. The exit of the chicane was not good. I had a jump there, so probably both could have improved. But yeah, that's qualifying for you. Glirra is gonna be tight on. Almost touched the barrier, oh my god. I think I have damage, I'm not sure. I think Glirra and I both have damage. I think we're just gonna keep racing with the damage because we are quick enough to still be faster than the other guys, even with damage. So that was unfortunate. I kind of spun there and then we had a collision. Brew is in front, that's the guy I think who pushed me out of the way before. He has no damage, of course. So if he keeps his gap to us right now, that would mean that's perfectly fine, because after the pit stop, when our cars are repaired again, then we would anyway catch him. But even right now, so with the damaged cars, we are slowly gaining on him. Pit stop is coming up next lap, and we're really gaining on him now. And his car is not damaged at all, he has a perfectly fine car. So after next pit stop, it shouldn't take too long to pass him. But it's gonna be a crucial part of the race, because Glirra will be behind, and as much time as I lose behind this guy trying to overtake him, that's the time that will allow Glirra to close up on me. So let's not take too much fuel with us. 80% most, I would say. Yeah. Went ahead during the pit stop. That makes him... Ah, yeah, he passed me back. Good job on that. I have to admit that. That was a good job. I should have done better there. The thing is just he's not on our pace, so he will hold us up. And Glirra will close up on me while I'm trying to get past this guy. Yeah, he's just a driving barrier, basically, holding us up. But that's part of racing. We have to find our way by you. So now it's Glirra's turn to open up the way for us. We have another pit stop coming up as well, which will also be one opportunity to finally get to the front here, because this guy is just, yeah, a rolling barrier. Glirra and me, we are extremely close. Although now a mistake by Glirra, who is feeling me breathing down his neck while he's trying to clear the front. Next lap we're coming to the pits again. We're closing up on the guy in front again, but not as much as I thought now. So actually the guy in front is doing a good job. He's not the fastest, but he's not slow either. Very close pit stop. Very close pit stop. It's gonna be a very decisive pit stop now. I'm gonna need about 80% of fuel, I would say. Not sure if they took enough fuel with them, because I lost out some space now. Maybe Glirra plans on doing some fuel saving here. Collision at the front. Yeah, this guy is just not backing up. Not really clean, I have to say, from what I see. What a race. Imagine if I win this now in the last lap, but I don't think it will happen. I don't know what happened to Glirra there. He's suddenly stopping, it seemed like. Alright, here we go, another Grand Prix of Rennvoort. One lap qualifying. We'll try to put it on pole again. But we have Glirra here, and this new guy Brew, who's also not the slowest in the house. One guy tried to weave like me, the MotoGP guy. and he smashed it into the barriers. That should be a fantastic lap time. 26.2. Well, I did a lot of 26.2s. It felt more like a 25.9 to be honest. But didn't quite work out that way. Let's see what Glirra had. Brew, the guy that won the race before, he's third now. Mr. Geschmack, German streamer on P5. Bagel Brother, P6. MotoGP 74, P7. I couldn't read the rest of it. That was too quick. But we cannot make any mistake here. Tactile Taco is also in the game again. Last position starting. Good start. No spinning here. Trying not to let anybody pass here, because that would mean the end of my successful campaign here. Good chicane, that's an important thing to do in the first lap. Having a good chicane. But Glirra is not letting go. Really on me, this guy. But braked a little bit too late there. Pulling slightly away from Glirra, which is always a good thing when you have a guy like him behind you. Kinda hoping he gets pressure now from the guy behind him, so that my pressure gets lifted off my back. We have 2 more laps until pit stop time. Yeah, but I nailed this apex again. Somehow I managed to nail it out, but Glirra, he's right there. When I say I'm building my gap, I mean that I grew it by a 10th or something. Glirra is really good. One of the top guys in this game. Oh, I lost a lot of time there. He's catching up now. End of this lap is pit stop time. Yeah, he catched up a lot here. And we both got away from the Brew guy because we were more consistent, it seems, so it's all about Glirra and me again, like in the good old times. So let's head to the pits now. Let's have a good entry. Oh, Glirra almost overtook me in the pits. We are exactly the same place. Not more than 80%. Yep. Fueled up right. Came out a little bit in front of Glirra. Passing the traffic here. Oh, oh, that was a real hard accident. Just hope Glirra is fine. Yeah, he is. Now I had lag. We're both in the game again. He's not smoking, I'm not smoking, so we're both good to go for continuing our battle here. Amazing. We made it somehow. Yeah, it would be better for a guy like the guy that we just passed. He was out on old tires, so it would be beneficial for him to just let us by, because he soon has to enter the pits and he has no advantage by getting into a fight with us, and he has also no chance with old tires. So it would be better for his race to not defend so hard, and his lap would have been quicker that way too, so it would have benefited him. So Glirra on my back again. Although I have to say I have a bit more in me, which I can only unlock if I'm not talking. And I'm doing this video for entertainment purposes, so I have to be talking a bit, explain you what's going on here. I enjoy it also, but it slows me down a bit, slightly. Glirra on point here. Now we come into the pits after this lap, in this lap. And I suspect that Glirra will make another good pit stop again. Yeah. overtook me actually in the pit entry. Not more than 80% fuel again. Yeah, he took less fuel with him, I think. Don't know how he does that. Maybe he wants to save some fuel for the end, or he calculated exactly how much he needs. But he overtook me now in the pit stop. Seems like we both made a mistake there. Our gap seems to be just about the same as before. Yeah, get the chicane better now. But I don't know, it seems like all my gains are not enough to catch up this gap. Well, I seem to be more consistent at the moment though, so who knows. We have one more lap to go after this one. Don't think that's gonna be enough to catch up what he won in that pit stop. Except if he actually does have fuel saving to do. Okay, the last chicane. That's the last chance, basically. Fantastic race from Glirra. So that was it for today. Didn't have my best day today, but I'll leave you with this podium picture here. You know, these things are always depending a bit how you feel on that particular day, not just in terms of performance, especially in terms of how much fun you have. And oh, look what we got to cheer me up a bit. Transform design, cool. Well, what I'm gonna do is I will do this now. I'll try to do this daily, so I'll pre-record some of them in case I have a day where I can't find the time for it. But I will try to do this daily. We'll do daily multiplayer races, and I'll cut them together so that it's interesting for you and that you don't have to wait long for the next action. We'll just do highlights of what I experienced during 1 or 2 hours of multiplayer racing each day, or maybe more on weekends. But I do think this is the better way for me to do it right now instead of streaming. This way I just feel like it's more quality for you. You don't have to wait around. You just get all the action packed to a short video and can enjoy it. I'll not make it too short. I'll make it around 10 minutes, and I really would appreciate if you give me a feedback. Let me know if you want it different, longer, shorter, if I should try out a special mode or any different races. You just tell me and we'll make it happen. So until next time, please like and subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions about Circuit Superstars. I'll be very happy to answer them. And until then, I wish you a lot of fun and a great day. Goodbye, Minardi.